for you? Like, why did you guys end up deciding to go forward with YouConnect?
Well, I guess that should be an easy question, because it was the best that we could find in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You got some platforms might be a little bit flashier, a little bit more colorful, but when they get put to the test, they just leave a mess. I started with 13 vendors. Whittled them down to 3 with just 2 parameters.
Yeah.
The first one I asked was, hey, if the software, if the software vendor is trying to get you to sign a long-term contract, they're out, they're done. Get rid of them. And the second one was, hey, if you quit the vendor, how do you get all your data back? And you got to get it back quickly in a usable format for all your files and file formats. And if they don't have a solid answer for that, they're out. So that brought me down right to 3 of them. Of course, YouConnect was one of the 3 right off the bat. And
Awesome.
they have the flexibility in customization and scalability. They got the usability. Vendors don't need passwords. When I said that, it was like, what? What do you mean you don't need passwords? When you think about your vendors, they don't want another password to remember. So for external guys, it was a great selling point. And then the mobility. You might not need to work outside of your work schedule hours, but what if your network goes down or you get a power outage? Because it wasn't too long ago that my building lost power. My department switched to our tablets, connected to cell service. We didn't miss a beat.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for that. So did you guys go from a manual process of handling the appraisal side of things to YouConnect, or did you guys use a system prior to that?
We went from a manual system because prior to my current organization, I had been around financial institutions that used various software platforms, and
mm-hmm.
it was a mess. I mean, they Band-Aid fix everything to make workarounds, and we got a workaround for that. So when I came to this current institution, I was given free reign. So I developed a manual system using Excel and Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook, to customize everything to the way we did things.
Yeah.
And then we got the volume got so much that we just wasn't sufficient anymore.
Where did most of the efficiencies come from going from the manual process to YouConnect?
Communication. The automatic email triggering system, the benchmarking system, is a big time saver for us, because everybody would call and say, where's this, where's that, did we get this, have that happened yet? With the YouConnect system, when we hit those certain benchmark items, emails are automatically triggered and go out. I don't have to do anything to initiate that. As well as the dashboards, like for our lenders, our internal customers, they can go in, they can log on, they can see what the latest stuff is, where everything is.
Thank you. What advice would you give to another bank, another appraisal manager who's considering moving towards using YouConnect?
I would say, if you're having concerns, you give me a call and I'll show you the system. Ask a couple of questions about your data. Ask about some of the other nuances, especially with customizations, because a lot of guys will say, yeah, we can do that. We can make this happen. We can make that happen. And yeah, they can, but it's going to cost you extra and it's going to take forever. With YouConnect, I can customize so much stuff on my own. Emails, I can do my templates, my engagement letters, all those emails that automatically trigger, I can customize all that stuff. I can customize the fields and drop downs, and I can do this myself. I'm not a highly competent coder or anything like that. I've got a basic understanding of how to click and drop things, and I can do it myself. I can change it on demand I can change it, anytime I want to, and there's no propagation time. And it's basically instantaneous. As soon as I do it and I push save, it's available. I don't have to wait a week or a month for it to kick over through the next update cycle.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And last question for you: what is your favorite part about working with the YouConnect team?
My favorite part about the system or working with YouConnect is they'll tell me no. If something can't be done, they don't get my hopes up. They don't waste my time. They tell me no, we can't do it. Too many other companies will tell you yes. Oh, yeah, everything's yes. They'll promise you everything. Then you'll have Band-Aid fixes and workarounds and a bunch of garbage. You'll spend a lot of extra time. You'll spend a lot of effort. Well, then most of these guys will charge you more money. Mm-hmm. So I really am flattered by their honesty and the trust that I was able to build with them, because if it wasn't possible, they tell me no, and then I don't have to waste any more time trying to figure something out. And of course, secondly, it would be the support they give you, because they actually listen to your goals. What are you trying to accomplish? And they try to figure out a solution. They do really work diligently to come up with a solution that is particular to your workflow. They don't try to pigeonhole you into somebody else's workflow.
Right.